In recent years, Finland has quietly stepped up its presence on the world stage. While it's often seen as a peaceful country known for its breathtaking landscapes and high-quality education, Finland is making strategic moves that could reshape the geopolitical landscape. One of the most significant shifts? Finland's new deal with the United States. This partnership is being hailed as a game-changer. But why does it matter? How will this deal impact Finland, the US, and the world? In this article, we will break down this historic agreement and explore why it changes everything, from global security to innovation. Whether you're a history buff or just curious about the future of international relations, this is a must-know moment for everyone. Chapter 1. How has Finland's influence grown on the global stage? For much of the 20th century, Finland adopted a position of neutrality, striving to avoid aligning too closely with any global superpower, particularly due to its proximity to Russia. This careful balance allowed Finland to maintain its sovereignty and avoid getting caught up in the ideological and military conflicts that defined much of the Cold War. Finland was known for its independent foreign policy, often working with both the Western Bloc and the Soviet Union to protect its interests. However, the geopolitical landscape has shifted dramatically over the past few decades. As the world has become more interconnected, Finland's strategic location, sandwiched between the European Union and Russia, has grown in importance. Finland shares a long border with Russia, making it a key player in European security discussions, especially with the rise of concerns over Russian actions in Ukraine and Eastern Europe. One of the most significant moves Finland made in recent years was its decision to join NATO in 2023. For decades, Finland had resisted full military alignment with Western powers, opting for non-alignment and military neutrality. But Russia's aggressive actions in Ukraine, alongside rising security concerns in the region, pushed Finland to reassess its security policy. Joining NATO marked a clear departure from its long-standing neutrality and was a monumental shift in Finland's foreign policy. This move has cemented Finland's position as a key player in European and global security matters. Now Finland's deal with the United States takes this new role a step further, positioning the country as an active participant in shaping international defense strategies and technological innovation. It highlights Finland's growing role as a trusted partner, not just in Europe but on the global stage, reshaping its image from a small, neutral state to an influential force in international relations. Chapter 2. What does the US-Finland deal really entail? The US-Finland deal is a multifaceted agreement that touches on several key areas: defense, technology, trade, and regional security. At its core, the deal is about deepening the strategic partnership between the two nations, enhancing both countries' security, and creating new opportunities for collaboration across various sectors. This agreement marks a significant milestone in US-Finnish relations and highlights the growing interdependence between them. In terms of defense, Finland's decision to join NATO made it a natural partner for the US in ensuring regional stability in Europe. The agreement strengthens Finland's security by allowing for deeper military cooperation and intelligence sharing. This partnership will ensure that both countries are better prepared to respond to threats in the region, particularly as tensions rise between NATO and Russia. The deal grants the US access to Finnish military infrastructure, improving NATO's overall defense capabilities in Europe. It's a clear indication that Finland's security is now more closely aligned with the broader Western alliance, especially as Eastern European security concerns escalate. The technology and innovation aspects of the deal are just as critical. Finland has long been a leader in sustainable energy, education, and high-tech industries, particularly in the fields of artificial intelligence and green technology. Through this agreement, the US gains access to Finland's innovations, while Finland benefits from US investment in its tech sector. The countries have agreed to collaborate on joint research, particularly in emerging fields like AI, quantum computing, and renewable energy solutions. This partnership will likely spur new advancements in these high-impact industries, putting both countries at the forefront of technological innovation. Moreover, trade will see significant benefits. Finland's highly skilled workforce and strong industries, particularly in technology and clean energy, are attractive to U.S. companies looking to expand into new markets. With a shared commitment to free markets and open trade, both nations stand to gain from this closer economic relationship, paving the way for more business ventures, investments, and job creation in both countries. Together, the defense, technology, and trade elements of this deal form a robust framework for long-term collaboration, signaling a new era of U.S.-Finnish relations that is based on mutual interests, shared values, and a commitment to a more secure and innovative world. Chapter 3: Finland's Economic and Technological Advancements through the U.S. Deal. Finland stands to gain immensely from its new deal with the United States, particularly in the areas of economic growth, technological advancements, and innovation. By aligning itself more closely with a global superpower, Finland is positioning itself as a leader in industries that will define the future, all while securing long-term economic stability. Economic growth is one of the most immediate benefits of the U.S.-Finnish partnership. Finland is a country with a highly educated and skilled workforce, renowned for its advancements in technology, clean energy, and sustainable development. These strengths make Finland an attractive investment destination for U.S. companies looking to tap into European markets or seek innovative solutions in fields like renewable energy, telecommunications, and digital technology. By deepening trade ties with the U.S., Finland opens doors to new markets, increased foreign direct investment, and stronger economic growth. The collaboration also brings technological synergy. Finland has long been recognized for its advancements in technology, particularly in the fields of artificial intelligence, AI, machine learning, and telecommunications. The U.S. deal provides Finland with greater access to American technological expertise and investment, allowing Finnish companies to scale their innovations more rapidly. Finnish startups and tech firms, many of which are already global leaders in fields like gaming, mobile technologies, and clean energy, now have the opportunity to collaborate directly with U.S. firms and investors, which will help accelerate their growth. In return, the U.S. benefits from Finland's leadership in clean energy solutions, particularly in sustainable technologies like wind and solar power, energy efficiency, and electric mobility. With Finland's commitment to a green future, U.S. businesses and policymakers have a valuable partner in the global fight against climate change. By leveraging Finland's expertise, the U.S. can make significant strides toward its own sustainability goals, all while bolstering the green technology sector in both countries. Moreover, the deal facilitates joint research initiatives in emerging technologies, which will foster innovation in areas such as quantum computing, renewable energy systems, and next-generation healthcare solutions. As both countries focus on becoming global leaders in these critical sectors, their partnership could lay the foundation for groundbreaking advancements that address some of the world's most pressing challenges. Through this partnership, Finland not only strengthens its position as a global technological and economic leader, but also secures a seat at the table of the most innovative markets, helping to shape the future of both the European and global economies. The deal represents a strategic investment in Finland's long-term economic prosperity, ensuring that the country remains competitive and continues to drive innovation on the world stage. Chapter 4: Strengthening U.S. Influence in Northern Europe. The U.S.-Finland agreement holds significant advantages for the United States, particularly in enhancing its strategic presence in Northern Europe. While Finland is a smaller country geographically, its strategic location between Russia and the European Union places it in a unique position to bolster U.S. influence in the region. The deal brings immediate and long-term benefits to the U.S. in terms of defense, economic expansion, and international diplomacy. Geopolitical significance is one of the primary reasons why the U.S. is keen to strengthen its ties with Finland. Finland shares a lengthy border with Russia, a country that has shown increasing aggression in recent years, particularly in Ukraine and its neighboring territories. By forging a closer alliance with Finland, the U.S. gains a stronger foothold in the region, ensuring that it has a reliable and strategically positioned partner in Europe. Finland's NATO membership, coupled with this agreement, makes it an essential part of the U.S.'s efforts to counterbalance Russia's influence in the region, providing the U.S. with access to valuable intelligence and military cooperation. Additionally, the agreement enhances military cooperation between the U.S. and Finland, allowing for joint training exercises, defense infrastructure development, and coordinated strategies for regional security. This expanded military partnership ensures that both nations are better prepared to address threats and respond to crises that could arise in Eastern Europe or beyond. Finland's participation in NATO further strengthens the alliance's collective defense capabilities, with Finland's location allowing NATO forces to better monitor and respond to Russian activities. On the economic front, the deal allows the U.S. to tap into Finland's technological and environmental innovations, particularly in fields like renewable energy, digital infrastructure, and clean technologies. As the U.S. looks to strengthen its own industries in these areas, Finland's expertise will be invaluable. Finland, with its reputation for advanced research and development, provides U.S. companies with opportunities to invest in cutting-edge solutions that can drive long-term economic growth. The partnership also enhances diplomatic relations, making the U.S. a more prominent player in shaping the future of Northern Europe and the broader international order. With Finland's help, the U.S. can continue to lead global conversations on issues like climate change, cybersecurity, and international security, while fostering stronger ties with other European nations. This partnership sends a clear message that the U.S. is committed to standing alongside its European allies, ready to confront emerging global challenges together. Ultimately, the U.S.-Finland deal strengthens the United States' position in Northern Europe, ensuring that it remains a key player in shaping the region's future, both militarily and economically. It deepens U.S. ties with Finland and sets the stage for continued collaboration that will have far-reaching effects on global security, innovation, and diplomacy. Chapter 5: Implications for Global Security and Stability. The U.S.-Finland deal is not only a bilateral agreement, but also has far-reaching implications for global security. By strengthening the alliance between the two nations, the deal enhances both countries' roles in maintaining stability and peace, particularly in Europe. The agreement creates a more secure environment in the face of rising geopolitical tensions and positions Finland as a key partner in NATO's collective defense efforts. This strengthened security partnership between Finland and the U.S. will undoubtedly have a ripple effect across the broader international community. Increased NATO security is one of the most direct outcomes of this deal. Finland's membership in NATO was already a game-changer for European security, but this agreement further solidifies Finland's role in strengthening the alliance. Finland's strategic location, bordering Russia, makes it a crucial asset in NATO's defense infrastructure. By cooperating more closely with the U.S., Finland adds significant value to NATO's ability to monitor and respond to threats from the East. Joint military exercises, intelligence sharing, and joint defense projects will make NATO's collective defense system more robust and effective. As a result, European stability is bolstered. The growing partnership between Finland and the U.S. ensures that NATO's eastern flank remains strong and well defended. Finland's proactive approach to defense, supported by U.S. military and technological capabilities, sends a strong message to Russia and other potential adversaries that any aggression in Europe will be met with a unified response. It enhances the security of other NATO members in the region, particularly those in the Baltic states, who are vulnerable to Russian influence and potential aggression. Broader global security implications are also part of the equation. Finland's role as a stable, well-defended ally creates a counterbalance to rising global instability. The deal enhances not only the security of the U.S. and Finland, but also reinforces the idea that collective defense arrangements like NATO are vital in maintaining global peace and deterring military conflict. The U.S. and Finland are positioning themselves as partners who can face any challenge together, whether it's regional threats or global security issues such as cybersecurity, terrorism, or the proliferation of weapons of mass destruction. Moreover, the partnership between the U.S. and Finland sends a message to other countries around the world. Security partnerships that promote peace, cooperation, and mutual respect are the way forward. As global conflicts become more complex and interconnected, the ability to form strong alliances and work together will be essential for ensuring long-term stability. In this context, the US-Finland deal serves as a model for how countries can collaborate to ensure not only regional security, but also contribute to global peace and order. This enhanced partnership is more than just a military agreement. It is an important step in shaping the future of international relations and securing a more stable, peaceful world. Chapter 6: The Future of Innovation, a Technological Partnership. One of the most exciting aspects of the US-Finland deal is the deep collaboration in technological innovation and sustainability. Both countries bring unique strengths to the table, creating the potential for groundbreaking advancements in industries that will shape the future. Finland's reputation for high-tech expertise, combined with the US's resources and global influence, makes this partnership a powerful engine for progress in the fields of artificial intelligence, AI, renewable energy, and space exploration. Technological synergy between Finland and the US is already evident, particularly in Finland's role as a leader in digital technologies, clean energy, and education. Finnish companies such as Nokia and Supercell have long been at the forefront of innovation, with a culture that fosters creativity, research, and sustainable growth. Through this partnership, Finland gains access to greater investment from US firms and research institutions, while US companies benefit from Finland's cutting-edge solutions and technological expertise. In artificial intelligence, AI, Finland is quickly becoming a global leader. The country is renowned for its AI research and implementation, with a strong focus on ethical AI and human-centered design. The US, with its vast technological resources, has the opportunity to partner with Finland to accelerate AI development across industries, from healthcare to transportation. Finland's emphasis on responsible AI aligns perfectly with the US's own push for ethical standards in technology. Joint efforts could lead to the development of AI systems that not only push the boundaries of what's possible, but also ensure that these technologies benefit society at large. The renewable energy sector is another area where the two nations stand to make major strides. Finland has been a global leader in sustainable energy practices, investing heavily in wind, solar, and bioenergy. The US, which has set ambitious goals for reducing carbon emissions, benefits from Finland's expertise in energy efficiency and green technologies. Through this partnership, the two countries can accelerate the global transition to renewable energy, working together on innovations that improve energy storage, grid management, and energy efficiency across industries. Finland's leadership in space exploration and technology is also on the rise. With a growing interest in space research, particularly in satellite technology and space sustainability, Finland is poised to become an important partner for the US as both countries expand their space exploration capabilities. Joint ventures in space technology, from satellite communication systems to space-based renewable energy solutions, could transform how both nations approach the future of space exploration. The collaboration could also bring new economic opportunities as space industries continue to grow and evolve. Furthermore, education and research collaborations will be a cornerstone of this technological partnership. Finnish universities and research centers are globally respected for their work in digitalization, health tech, and education. The US will have access to some of the best minds in these fields, providing fertile ground for groundbreaking innovations. Finland also benefits from US investment in its higher education and research institutions, ensuring a continuous flow of ideas and discoveries. This technological partnership between the US and Finland represents a commitment to shaping a better future through innovation. As both nations focus on harnessing their strengths to tackle global challenges, they are paving the way for a new era of technological advancements that will not only improve their own economies, but also have a lasting impact on the world. The US-Finland deal isn't just about today, it's about building a future that is smarter, greener, and more sustainable for generations to come. Chapter 7: Broader Global Implications of the US-Finland Deal. While the US-Finland deal is a transformative partnership between two nations, its implications stretch far beyond their borders. The agreement signals a shift in the way countries approach global alliances, trade, defense, and innovation. It exemplifies how countries, regardless of size, can exert significant influence when they align their efforts with a shared vision for the future. The cooperation between the US and Finland not only strengthens their bilateral relationship, but also sets a precedent for other nations looking to build strategic partnerships based on mutual values, security, and innovation. Global security and NATO's future is perhaps one of the most immediate consequences of this deal. With the increasing unpredictability of global conflicts, particularly in Eastern Europe and the Arctic region, the strengthened ties between Finland and the US enhance NATO's ability to maintain peace and respond to crises. Finland's position as a NATO member with a robust defense system and its partnership with the US ensures a united front against potential aggression, particularly from Russia. The US-Finland alliance serves as a model for how NATO countries can come together to strengthen the collective defense capabilities of the entire alliance. By showing solidarity and reinforcing their commitment to mutual security, Finland and the US set an example for other NATO members on how to deal with emerging threats in a collaborative and unified manner. The economic shift driven by this deal also carries significant global implications. As the US and Finland deepen their trade and technological partnerships, other countries will likely follow suit, realizing the potential of similar collaborations. Finland's expertise in sustainable energy, AI, and clean technologies offers a blueprint for how smaller nations can lead in emerging industries and collaborate with larger powers to drive global change. The US benefits from Finland's innovation, while Finland secures access to larger markets and cutting-edge technologies, reinforcing the idea that economic prosperity can be built through collaboration rather than competition. This partnership demonstrates the importance of alliances that transcend traditional power structures and show how nations, regardless of size, can become significant players in the global economy by sharing expertise and resources. Diplomatic relations will also be reshaped by this deal. The US-Finland partnership highlights the importance of diplomacy based on shared values such as democracy, human rights, and sustainable development. By joining forces, Finland and the US are sending a strong message about the power of alliances built on common principles, rather than short-term political calculations. Their cooperation demonstrates how countries can work together to solve global problems, from climate change to cybersecurity, by creating partnerships that are not solely based on immediate national interests, but on long-term global solutions. In the realm of global governance, the US-Finland deal also strengthens the idea of multilateralism. By working together on issues like climate change, space exploration, and global health, both nations are sending a message that collective action is essential to addressing the complex challenges of the 21st century. Finland's approach to sustainability and technological innovation, combined with the US's resources and influence, creates a partnership that stands as a powerful example of how countries can collaborate for the greater good of humanity. This new relationship also shows the increasing importance of smaller, strategic nations in global politics. Finland may be a small country geographically, but its strategic location, technological expertise, and commitment to global security make it an indispensable partner in shaping the future of international relations. By forging a deep partnership with the US, Finland proves that even smaller nations can wield significant influence on the global stage, especially when they prioritize collaboration and innovation over isolationism. Ultimately, the US-Finland deal is more than just an agreement between two countries. It marks a shift in global alliances, trade patterns, and diplomatic strategies. It is a testament to the power of collaboration in today's interconnected world, where countries, regardless of their size, can come together to solve the world's most pressing problems. As the US and Finland work together to tackle issues like security, technology, and sustainability, their partnership will not only benefit them, but will also inspire other nations to forge deeper, more meaningful global collaborations in the years to come. In conclusion, Finland's new deal with the US isn't just another agreement between two countries. It represents a new chapter in global relations. With this deal, Finland is stepping into a new role on the world stage, one where it is both a leader and a trusted partner. For the US, The deal strengthens its presence in Europe and opens new doors for technological and economic collaboration. This agreement isn't just about defense, it's about shaping the future. It's about creating a global partnership that can drive innovation, foster sustainability, and ensure security for generations to come. The world is changing, and Finland and the US are at the forefront of that change. This deal is a reminder that when countries with shared values come together, they can truly change the world.